What up? I recorded one vlog that was 30 megabytes and then immediately recorded the part 2 because itsy bitsy memory, and it was 130 megabytes. That was just a squawk. And anyways, long story, the video crashed, and so I lost that. I'm not going to recreate that. A few days ago I did Abe's Odyssey sounds. They really sound like natural sounds of cardinals, red, and so blue cardinal just rolls up, and I go like the Slig in Abe's Odyssey, "Here, boy, get him," and then I imitated the like Dr. Doolittle, the red cardinal. I went, and then a few seconds later, after the blue cardinal was looking at me funny, the red cardinal flies by, and then I noticed the squirrel, and I can also do the squirrel. They freak out through a window. Like, I'll do that through a window and show them a picture, for example, of a squirrel through the window, and they start like freaking out on the other side of it. Anyways, it's really funny. And squirrels. So within a minute, the red cardinal started doing that whistle. I'm trying to get him to do it again. I probably said too much already, though. Now we wait. My video from last year. I think I'm going to update the title. This was from April 2020, very significant point in human history, to be quite honest. Well, apparently it's not going to show up. I'll try it again. I'm having a hard time over here. I don't know what's going on. Let me dip on the camera. Yo. Oh, he just flew by. I just saw him just now. I thought that article might have more information, but there was not much information. I've never not been able to whistle. What's up? Singing earlier. Well, I can remember. Apparently I can. Parts I can remember from most movies I've seen from the trailers that were played on TV over and over. Other than that, I don't remember anything about them. So. Well, it's just me. Apparently. Movies, they can't remember the song. Occasionally I pull up Laughing Hawk sounds. Finally.
Now let's take up the story from survivors of the Titanic themselves.
That's Titantastic. Alright, so wow, this song is really relevant to what I'm saying right now. They won't say they go turtle, 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 turtle. Turtle, 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 turtle. Throw me a bone, fam. Oh, it has lyric video? Perfect. Take me back down where cool water flow, y'all. Let me remember things he did. Stopping at the log with a catfish bite. Walking along the river road at night. Barefoot girls, Girl Harbor, dancing in the moonlight. Come on. Try that again. There, he said the turtle thing. I can hear the bullfrog calling me. Wonder if my rope still hang to the tree. Love to kick my feet way down the shallow water. Shoo, fly, dragon, fly, get back to mother. Pick up a flat rock, skip it across Green Riverdale. Wow, canoe. Tom has some good stuff like that right now. Wow, that look like a James Bond scope. Where's it at? Cool. Up at Cody's camp. Pardon me. Up at Cody's camp, I spend my day with black. It's that scene in Joe Dirt with the fireworks when he's kicking up a bunch of Roman candle names and stuff like that. I had a good quip yesterday about that. Flat toe? Flat car riders. Cross tie walkers. That sounds like a firework. Skywalker. Walker ski. And George Nukas. Anyways, that's enough. If you get lost, come on home to Green Riverdale. What song was I gonna search after that? I don't remember. Was it something about Titanic? Oh, Titanic, a band from Mr. Show. Yo, that's so funny. I'll search it right now. This is so funny, man. The song. That's a squirrel. Adam would like this. And skip 10.
Dead first this time.
And dive into the river head first this time. Oh well, I'm not going to explain that. What was I going to search? I sang this song yesterday and I watched it today. I don't know, it reminds me of Terry Davis. That looks like Terry Davis right there in the thumbnail. I watched this video for the first time. I didn't have cable until like 2008 when the economy crashed. So although I'm familiar with the audio of these songs from the radio, whatever it may be, I'm not familiar with music videos because of MTV. Like I'm still on catch-up mode from 2008 all the way up to now on MTV. What, man? What was I gonna search though? I'm gonna take a good hard look in the mirror. I'm trying to think of what I did in the video that's it's just gonna be unavailable. I don't know. I really don't know. Here's a song I just mentioned. This is a music video here. See if I can get it to play without clicking it. Nope. 114 million views. Yeah, that's worth checking out. So let me go to my history at library. My watch history. I don't have a watch right now. This is where it crashed last time. Yeah, blank your feelings. I don't know what to say. Chick flick books. Chick flick books. Netflix is a joke. Dave Chappelle on Chappelle's show has San Andreas rap. Wait, no. Like CJ from San Andreas. I wrote this song a long time ago. A real long time ago. What was I going to search at the beginning? I'm going to have to rewind. I'm going to have to end the video, watch this video, and remember, because I don't know. Christmas Carol. What movie is that? I think I had a Beatles 1 album, 8-bit version on here. I read that as janitor, I really did. There's a blacked out part of this because I went incognito. I didn't realize it would blank out the whole screen. Jack Nicholson, man, got his start in chick flicks. And so did Tommy Lee Jones. That's really the only takeaways I remember from this. I watched the beginning of this, and I still have... Oh, here was my plan. My plan was... Oh, the wedding planner. No. My plan was to go through all of these. And... like on a computer mouse, there's that middle button for scrolling, but if you click it in over a link, it pops it into a new tab. So I'm gonna pop new tab, all of these, and read the plots through. But I'll have to be on a computer. That would be very difficult on a phone. Former President Obama. I watched that 12 days ago. I watched the whole thing. Well, I rather should say I heard it in my headset. This is just for show. It's not hooked up. It really is a part of like my hair sort of thing. Yeah, that was what, because I can whistle out or I can whistle in. Like I was having problems for the first time that I can remember whistling out, so I whistled in. Don't hold your breath. I can't read. Sheila Mosquito in Seattle, sleepless. Just too many trains, man. Translate it, lady. I've seen Ghost. I had that on VHS growing up. I've seen it many times. Anyways, the whole point was the first chick flick wasn't until 1970, so it is relatively new in human history, so it's not something that's like always been around. It's sort of a women's rights issue. And the movie Hitch I'm very familiar with. I reenacted the dancing scene from that just a couple of months ago with Kevin James, Agent Smith, Kevin Smith. I was on his live chat yesterday. I said, you know, here's a concept idea. John McCain, origin story at Police Academy, and then what was the joke? There was a joke at the end of it. Sound my clipboard? Probably is. Some way that I said McLean. I said it like with a German accent, German English accent, and it sounded like some other word. I don't remember what it was, but I really did find the origin, like last week when I was explaining. Here it is. John McClane attends Police Academy origin story. How's about it, y'all? Capone? See? That's y'all Capone. I like that. And there was more still. There was something I left out of this, and it was like as I was writing, the punchline was completely left out. Oh, NFT, non-fungible token, because Agent Smith, Kevin Smith, man, And that was from other alternative live chat of Insane Same First Name Posse with Joey and Joey Violent and Joey Vicious. Icy Peak, right? Making like Disney World, Six Flags, Cedar Point theme park for Icy Peak called Icy Point, right? And ladies in the live chat, Juggle Ladies, whatever, the female version of Juggalo, kind of like Nelly says in Country Grammar, Yankee Sluggalo, or like Los Santos in GTA. So I might as well mention it. Trevor in GTA is the main character, and his assistant of Trevor Phillips Industries named Wade. So spell Trevor backwards. I mistyped it, so I'm spelling it backwards. It's Roe, like Moon Rover or Grover Cleveland, or Roe and Wade, and the initials of that are W, A, and R. So his assistant named Wade. Let me search it right now. Discard that, dog. Don't tell me what happens to him, because I don't know. Wade, GTA. Well, he's only in GTA 5. What I realized was Big Mitch Baker from Vice City is most likely the cousin of Miss Baker from the GTA DLC from 2020 about the Diamond Casino that I included in my video last night. And Wade is most likely Tommy Vercetti's cousin. I don't remember why. So here's the best of Wade. That's Trevor, as I mentioned, and here's Wade. And he's a juggalo. He has a Batman face paint, just like Joey Vicious, like Sid Vicious or John Rodden. I ain't gonna hurt you. Trevor would say something like that. So that's Wade. Oh, this is so fun. Let me read this out loud. I thought you said you weren't gonna hit me. There's two Michael Townleys living in Los Santos. Yankee Sluggalos. One's 83 and the other one's in kindergarten. So I called the teacher. I asked him to put young Michael on the phone. She threatened to call the cops. I ain't no move Esther. What is that? I got it. Alright. Damn. I wish every single music video had captions for the hard of hearing. I mean, although I'm not technically hard of hearing, officially never been diagnosed, I prefer to just read captions. I can't read because I dropped out of college. Well, so let me mention, we've got a new thing going on where we stream video games on Discord as a group, where one person's at the controls on one end, and then there's like 3 observers, kind of like we act as a production team. And the idea is, as the captain, the guy who's at the controls, doesn't have to say a lot. Like we're watching the video, we can tell if he gets mad, he just whips out a pistol and just starts popping off rounds. For example, that's why I didn't say a whole lot in my video yesterday, to try to, demonstrate that. And, we were beefing. I was like, we're like the crew. We're watching you, observing it. You're like the captain. Like there's the president, and then there's the speaker of the house. Like they're both important, but one is more important. And you as the captain, right? I don't want to have to mutiny on you. That's what I was telling Sonic the Hedgehog. I mean, that's just, I can't have a serious conversation with people who don't, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Who have an avatar of Sonic the Hedgehog, man. It's like, just tell me your first name. Like, what should I call you? And like, insane same first name posses of, Steven and Steven of Apple Computers, Steven Wozniak and Steven Jobs, late great, and Joey from Insane Clown Posse, I've tried to recreate that with the Don, David Jaffe, at his YouTube channel and at his Discord. There's a third even named Davy Jones, whatever, in the live chats and stuff. So I'm gonna reach out to him and be like, if that is your real name, like as if I was like a Bond villain. So Davy Jones, if that is your real name, and Davy Jones is one of the head authors of GTA, like at the very beginning in the early 90s. He put this thing together, man. Davy Jones from the UK. So we got to get our Dave band together, and you know what I'm saying. And my greatest idea is for a game show that quizzes gamers that call themselves professional. For example, on popular games like Metal Gear Solid on PS1, like what's the button to pull up the to equip a non-lethal weapon? And it's, of course, the answer is L2. Stuff like rations, bandages, and Metal Gear Solid 3, whatever. And just from memory, kind of like Jeopardy, we have to be able to say what the input buttons are. It'd be different for PlayStation and Xbox because they have different buttons technically. Anyways, I don't think I'm the first person to have that idea. I think it'd be fun, I say, and I suppose that's the end of this. This is probably going to crash, probably not. Here's the video I mentioned that doesn't have a lot of talking in it. Because, you know, it's just impossible to talk and do a good job at the same time. It really is impossible. So that's just a suggestion for captains of this is the same video, isn't it? Like I have this video that's 55 minutes. That's a different video? I really don't think that's a different video. What? Maybe it is a different video. Yeah, it's a different video. Okay, so shout out Chaz in my avatar. He is the real Great Malenko over here. Great Malenko is like General Motors because they're from Motown, and the best name for a ride at the theme park is going to be the Motown Suicide Slide. And hear me out, because in Sweet Tooth's game on PlayStation 1, the clown, ice cream truck driving clown, level 2 on Twisted Metal 2 is the Moscow Suicide Slide. So I'm going to search that. Great Malenko, like General Motors. Like, hello, Colonel Kurtz, I am General Motors. Twisted Metal 2. Yeah, what I said yesterday in the Don's live chat, some guy's name was Chris Renfield, and so I said, dear Chris Redfield, or dear Chris Redfield from Resident Evil, twisted sister of Claire Redfield. For example, if I asked you how to do a certain move in Resident Evil, would you be able to tell me just from memory? So if one calls himself a professional gamer, and they were only professionals, say in the 90s, they're not going to remember the controls in modern times all these years later. So whatever. I'll go ahead and search that. I've already searched these things before, and Motown could be also Moscow. So check that out if you get a chance. And that's that Boston song, right? Moscow, Motown. So like the tagline of it, it doesn't say. Yeah, see here, that's it. That could be the I don't know, the first ride at the theme park. I'll see if it has a copyright. I really doubt it. That's like the fourth idea of things. First is Dr. Dre's Black Privilege, that he copyrighted after I included it in my video, like a month or two later, I assume. And the one I'm going to do is Lena V, Shut Up and Drive cover, kind of like Aerosmith's version of Beatles song, originally named Come Together. And then also CJ from San Andreas Rap. I have to try to copyright that on behalf of the rights holders, authors and singers, songwriters, i.e., etc. This is the third one that I can think of, and then there was also a fourth. It's not important. That's Axl, kind of like Axl Rose of Guns N' Roses, or Jax, like name Ajax. Isn't that some kind of like sink cleaner or something like that? I'm just rambling on, so oh well. That's all. Talk to you later, fam.